Hi guys, so as I said, I'm gonna show my first piece I did. This is an old coal iron. This is actually a real old, it's not made old, it is old. I have no idea how old it is, but if you smell it, you know it is old. Anyway, what I did was I used a miniature grounding. I know some people they like to paint it, but yeah, and here it's dropping. But I like to use spray paint, and it's not even real paint. It's I don't even know. Well, it is paint, but it's not. It's matte or matte, whatever you say it. It's matte, and matte. I don't know. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut that out too. So yeah, what I use is I use this Citadel Skull White. It's a grounding actually. You usually use that stuff to paint your miniatures before you actually paint them. Because miniatures are always made out of plastic or well, the most are made out of plastic or acrylic or something like that. There's only a few left which are made of tin. So I always use this, and I used to make a lot of miniatures. I'm not doing that anymore because it takes so much time, and I just don't have that time anymore. And I spent like the last miniature I did. I will show that another day. I think it took me like 7 weeks to actually finish it. Anyway, this is what I use. I spray this in completely white. Try to leave a few marks because I like to when it's kind of used off. It's not supposed to be completely covered in white. So I just moved the camera. So I'm gonna cut that out too. Anyway, so and I'm not sure. This is a little, maybe a little lecture. So the coal irons were used to. They were the first hot irons. And what you did, you would put hot coal here inside, and the little holes here are important because if you put the coal inside, it's going to heat up. But if there's no air flow inside, the coal would just dry out and it would die and suffocate. So you have to have these little holes where I put these beautiful little pearls in, so it would stay hot. Then, yes, as I said, so I put this white lace. I'm not sure if you can actually see it. This is just a pretty, very thin white lace all around it, and covered it with this pink ribbon. It's satin. I just covered it with this ribbon, with a seam ribbon on top of it. I wanted to have the color sheen like this. I don't like it too pinkish, so I'm trying to stay in this range. Then I have gonna lift it a little. It's quite heavy because it's well ironed. So I have. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. These are skeleton leaves. I love working with skeleton leaves. I just cannot use them so often because you always need a very special place to put them. So skeleton leaves, and this is a little. Let's see here. This is a little satin rose. I bought that one. As I said, I made these. I made this hot iron, I think, 4 weeks ago, and I haven't made any flowers back then. But look, here's one. I made that one. Anyway, and I just put that up. They're so expensive. I'm not gonna buy them again, but I have them for now and use them. This is just I actually bought that for like 50 cents. They were six little filled hearts, inside a little package. I thought they were quite cute. And let's go to the back side. I didn't do the back. I didn't do much, as you can see. I didn't do anything here because the way I have it in my apartment, it's with the lid open on the top of my drawer. So I have, this thing is really heavy. So I have this flower. It's a bigger one. I just pulled that off a decorational flower stem. I love to buy them because I love the big flowers. I'm not a fan of very, very small flowers, but I love the big ones. So this is a decorational flower in a cream color. And this one, I love this one. It says a rose in a rose color. And I found these in a Christmas section actually. The store I was in, they have a lot of very, very girlish stuff, and it seems that this color is this year's Christmas color favorite, along with actually black. So they had these flowers, and they were really cheap, like 4 flowers for €2, I think. So I just have to buy them because yeah, they're cheap. And this is old paper. This is not just made old or is looking old here, as you can see. This is real old paper, and I will show you to prove it. My mom killed me actually, or well, she nearly killed me. Okay, when she saw what I did, because I use books which are old, and not just old, but old. As you can see, this book here is from 1919. This is a book nobody ever would read anymore, right? This is a collection piece. And I don't even know why you would collect it, because all they do is collect stuff. So, this is still old German language and script. So, I use it to build. Anyway, let's continue. Then I have here this little pen. This little pen with a heart on top, and I just glued that on. So in this little flower here, this tiny rose, sure if you can see it well, yeah, this tiny rose is made out of polyclay, and I am a fan of polyclay flowers. I found this tutorial on DeviantArt where she showed how to make these flowers, and she's making gorgeous roses out of it. I'm not as good as she is yet, but I made a ton of these roses because it's so easy, and I love to work with polyclay. Now I'm gonna drop it. No, here, this is another one. I just love them. They're so beautiful. There's one with a few little different leaves. They are so great and so easy to make too. It's like, it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to make a bigger one. Here I'll show you a black one too, if I actually can get it out of my drawer. I have a very messy list. Jesus Christ. Okay. There's a black one, big black. I didn't just make the black or big ones. I have smaller ones too, as you can see. But these are so incredibly easy to make, and this is what I use mostly. I mostly use polyclay roses. So then I have, let's see, here I have this little, to be careful, the paper is really crackly. I have this little trim here out of they're just glue on stripes of rhinestones. And these are pop-on pearls, flat back pearls here. And these are just the same flowers. The same pearls I used on a thing, just a darker tone. So, okay. Yeah, this is my, I have to admit, this is my first flower I ever tried on my own. So, this is why it has a button inside, because I don't really have flat backs. But, I loved making it, really. And the tutorial was so fantastic. I just, yeah, as I said, I'm bathing in flowers now. This is lace fabric I made a ribbon out of, and this was super expensive. This little white and black lace, yeah, I bought like 30 centimeters because buying a whole meter is probably as expensive as a whole week of food. So yeah, let me show you the inside. I didn't do anything on the bottom. As you can see, the bottom is empty. I just here. I just put oh, I have to reload that. Okay. Just put another lace right in here, as you can see, to have a little, because it's standing just like that in my drawer, so you can see that actually inside. And what I did here was, I hope you can see that. And this heart actually was a little hanger I had on my lamp. I bought a lamp the other day on eBay, a Shabby Chic lamp, because my whole hallway is Shabby Chic themed. So I needed a new lamp, and that was actually on it, and I reused it because we reuse everything, right? So there's a little foam rose. I'm gonna lift it again here. This is just a little foam rose. They were super cheap too. I got them on eBay. There's like €1 for 10 pieces. And there is little rolls out of paper again. And another bigger flower. I love them. They're so, they're beautiful. Then we have, okay, let's see. Let's turn it around. There we go. So then we have little wings. These are charms, these wings. And we have that little fabric flower here. I'm not sure what you call it. But we'll put them there too. And there's, if you can see it, there's another little lock. Oh, see, it flipped off when I just close it. That kind of sucks. Anyway, yeah, I put the flower. And this, I wanted it to stand out a little more. So what I did was I used what do you call it? We call it like, it's like a rubber foam mat, and I just put it in there to have the shape of it. So I cut it out, and this is straw paper. So I painted the inside of the the texture of the foam mat. I painted it in pink and white and brown stains. And then I just put this over and used glue over it before I put everything inside. And I really didn't know how it would turn out, but I love how it turned out because it looks like a piece of soft fabric in there. And it just looks great on my drawer. Yeah, so this is my iron, and oh, the little key popped out too. Anyway, I'm gonna put that in later. This is my hard iron. One of my first few things I did, and I'm gonna show you more someday soon. Bye bye.